Now, can you enjoy climbing? I reckon there'll be a 50-50 answer to that. Some people say, yeah, it's great, it's part of the ride. Others will definitely say no. I go from one to the other, go from really thinking of it as just part of a ride, you've got to do it to get to the top, to actually finding it a really rewarding part of the ride. But for those of you that really don't enjoy it, here's a few tips that might help you out. A super light cross-country bike can be a real boost to your ego, but it might be a bit extravagant for some people. I love it. Grabbing a bike like this, my Canyon Lux, really does make a big difference to how much I enjoy climbing. Dragging an enduro bike up a massive hill can be really bad for morale, especially if I know what it feels like on a cross-country bike. So, how can you get a bit lighter? Maybe carry less gear. Maybe you don't need all that stuff in your backpack. Maybe upgrade your bike. But a bike that's going to be faster up the hills is also likely to be a bit slower down the hills. There's always a compromise. However, there are some super capable cross-country bikes on the market now.
There's only one more thing you can do, but it's the hardest and the one that's going to take the most work, is to lose some body weight. But of course, the bonus is it's completely free.
Finding uphill flow can make it a lot more enjoyable. If you're working really hard, redlining and feeling like crap on your bike, it probably isn't going to be much fun. Uphill switchbacks are the nemesis for me. Look around the corners and try to keep the power consistent to keep grip, but also use the power to influence your line on the trail. On flat corners, use smooth, moderate power so that you don't spin up the rear tyre or square off the corner and run too wide. Master the tech sections so you don't stop and have to waste energy getting going again or getting off and having to push. Balance your weight on the bike, bum on the seat to weight the rear tyre, but chest low if the front wheel starts coming up. This is the deciding factor for me. My fitness does peak and trough, but when I'm at my fittest, I really do get the most reward out of doing the toughest of the climbs. It's a bit like the chicken and the egg, what comes first? But I think you've got to be fit to really enjoy the climbs. As part of my old racing schedule, I really like to repeat the same climbs week in, week out. It makes such a difference when you actually notice the speed you're going up the hill faster. Of course, the old saying goes, it never gets easier, you just get faster. But I think it does make a big difference when you're panting your way up a hill at walking pace, cursing the beers and the burgers. It's not a lot of fun. And if you really hate climbing, get an e-bike. Yep, seriously. Steve, are e-bikes just for people who've given up and they just don't want to use their own energy to get up the hills?
Well, there's some part of the mountain bike community would like you to believe that, but not at all. E-bikes are about from everyone from 18 to 88.
It also makes big hills that you maybe only summon the motivation to ride once a year doable any time of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. What you've got to remember as well is the fact that you can still get the same heart rate on a hill climb. You just ride in different modes. If you can ride in eco mode to make it super tough, or yes, you can have an easy hill climb. You just stick it in turbo, but you're going to burn the battery by doing that.
Absolutely. If you want to see a climbing challenge between me and Blake, click over there for that one, and for a video to help you out get fitter, over there for that one. Thumbs up, hit that sub button.